What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate, reverse, ranch, no hate. So, 118 to 110. 118 to 110. 119 to 109. Y'all know what I'm talking about? That's what the judges scored for Shakur Stevenson versus William Zepeda. There's people that are basically, I don't even know how they're taken serious. Because in this day and time, being a joke, being a sissy, being a cuck boy, that's the end thing for these little sissies of this generation. Let's just be real. Man, these dudes be saying some goofy shit. William Zepeda versus Shakur Stevenson was a 50-50 fight. I don't know what everybody's watching. That fight was real super close. It could have went either way. Really? By the way, look where I'm at. Yeah, living like a grown-ass man. Yeah. So, what happened is, all of this talking about the fight being 50-50 and talking about the commentators are even saying this and that. And let me explain something to y'all, man. Antonio Tarver on commentary and that whole commentary team, y'all know damn well they have a tendency to pick and choose who they talk about, how they talk about them. I don't give a fuck what Antonio Tarver or any of them said. The reality is, I know how to score a fight. I know how to judge fights myself. I'm a grown-ass man, and I don't need anybody to tell me who did what. I saw the fight. And if you think that fight was 50-50, you certainly don't know shit about boxing. Now, Zepeda threw a lot more punches. You see, it's about accuracy. Okay, and Antonio Tarver had no choice but to say it's about efficiency, and yeah, exactly. So it's reminiscent of Floyd Mayweather versus Marcos Maidana. See, Marcos Maidana threw way more punches, but Floyd was landing his punches. I seen Marcos Maidana throwing 6-7 punches and hitting nothing. There's times he let his hands go. He might get one in. Yeah, of course, he landed some shots. But what you guys are arguing with is those three judges had it 10 rounds for Shakur, 2 for Zepeda. The other judge, 10 rounds for Shakur, 2 for Zepeda. The other one had it 11 rounds for Shakur, 1 round for Zepeda. And y'all talking about this was a 50-50 fight. The hate is so real and ignorant, but this is what this game has become. I told everybody, the more that people accept clown shit, the more Jake Paul can impose his will on different people who are not real fighters, but they can come into this game of boxing that you all claim you love so much and do the things that they do. Basically, this is what it's going to become, a circus show. And when it becomes a circus show, right, what do you expect to happen? People are going to, oh, well, you know what? Let me say the dumbest shit that I possibly can. Whether they're trying to purposely be controversial or they're just running their mouth because people are stupid enough to just, get baited in. There was nothing 50-50 about that fight. The most you can say about Zepeda is he came, he threw a lot of punches, he definitely fought back, but he lost the fight. As simple as that. There was nothing 50-50 about it. Shakur clearly won that fight. Now the funny thing is, y'all want to bring up the woman beater. Oh, he'll do this and that to Shakur. Nobody gives a fuck about what you think about Tank Davis. We're not talking about him. We're not honoring motherfucking, I don't honor any of them, but you understand what I'm saying? We're not going to sit up here and glaze, and I don't do that, but this is what y'all do. So I'm not going to be a part of you honoring and glazing a fucking woman beater. Let him get his shit together. That's the way I see it. And y'all talking about Tank like he's some fucking hero. He out here beating up on women. Okay. That's the pussy ass generation we're in. Okay. And I tell you guys all the time, if you are going to be a part of stupidity, don't come on my channel with that shit. You know what I mean? Stupid people are always gonna, they have nothing better to do. You got these clown ass niggas walking around here recording themselves lifting weights like that shit's impressive, and then coming on your channel talking about what another man would do. Nigga, I'm not trying to detail what another man would do to another man. I'm not trying to detail any, this guy is so much better than him, and I want to sit here and break it down to you and give you a whole rundown of what this guy did in the past 20 years. Who gives a fuck, man? Who cares? I certainly don't. So, with that all being said, right? When you even bring up, like, motherfucker brought up Dos Santos. I'm like, what about Dos Santos? Yeah, we all said, look, remember what I said when that fight happened? I said, look, he fought on the back foot most of the fight. No, he didn't fight as much as, we would like to have seen him engage, but it's his fight. And what did I say about Shakur or any other fighter? But what did I say? I said Shakur can either be affected by what these people are saying, or he can say, you know what, I'm the one in there. I'm going to fight my fight. Either way, right? So y'all talk shit about him fighting on the back foot. Now he goes in there and he beats Zepeda pretty goddamn decisively. Wasn't even close. Y'all want to make excuses up. So people say, well, how come you always blocking people? Because y'all a bunch of bitches and y'all don't belong on my channel. So go to somebody else's channel with that shit. I'm not thirsty for likes and views. I'm gonna speak the truth, and I'm gonna do shit my way. And I'm not trying to be a part of anybody's bandwagon. Too much man for you motherfuckers. It's that simple. That's what y'all do. That's what y'all do. Keyboard warriors. Talk tough and that, yeah. And let me explain something to y'all. Let me show y'all something real quick. Show y'all something. See where I'm at? See where I'm at? You see me by myself, don't you? And just know, I don't need an army of motherfuckers around me. But y'all better believe it's an army of motherfuckers here. Not for my protection. No, I do that myself. You understand what I'm saying? I do that myself. But we come out here to live and chill and do things in a way we live in a good life. So I guess that make motherfuckers jealous too. Because you stuck in a fucking area that you don't want to be in. I guess that's the way it goes for some of y'all. Always got something to say. Always want to knock on somebody who's living like a grown man should. But if I was out here sagging my pants and y'all worried up though, you know what I'm saying though? Like real shit, my nigga, like motherfucking, motherfucking Shakur, I'm saying though, like I still think, I think Tinker watch that nigga though, real shit, yeah, like how you ignorant motherfuckers be sounding, right? Because there's always a bunch of bitch-made motherfuckers that talk like they know shit. Y'all pussy, man. Y'all pussy. Real men don't get in their feelings because of what another motherfucker is saying. See, y'all miss the point when we expose people. Y'all miss the point when we bring the truth. See, the truth don't matter in this generation. We got Diddy beating up females and dragging them down hallways. And, let's find a way to get him through the tougher time. And you got people that talk about free Diddy, free Diddy. Okay? So it doesn't matter when injustice is done. This is the time we live in, yo. So when people are that petty, that they're willing to overlook everything that's being done because they're fans, what does that tell you? Yeah, hate on me now because I'm living a fucking beautiful life. Hate on me now. Hate on me some more. Pussy ass motherfuckers, man. So yeah, man, anyways, Shakur went out there and he did what he had to do. And he did it, like I said, in a way that people said he couldn't do. Well, Shakur gave y'all the middle finger, and I say, yeah, good for you, Shakur. You do that. Because just like Floyd been telling y'all for years, fuck these fans, man. The ones that's on my side, cool. The ones that's not on my side, fuck them. Because you know why? I own them. I control them. They going to come out because they want to see me lose so bad. And it's going to piss them off every time because I'm never going to lose. And that stuck with you motherfuckers, didn't it? Because you didn't. But you seen Roy Jones get his ass bust. You know, and you know what? You notice when Antonio Tarver was talking about that situation between Flo and Roy, who the fuck do you think Antonio Tarver was referencing when he said, nah, man, stop with all this people all at the end of their career shit, man. Like, nah, man, give people their props. Give them their props. See, because let's just be real. Like I said, if you're going to say, and to show you the hypocrisy, see, I just give you guys the facts. Let's look at something. How old was Floyd Mayweather when he beat the shit out of Canelo? 36, about to turn 37 years old. How old was Roy when he got knocked the fuck out by Tarver? 36. And you want to know how old Tarver was? 36. See, so if Tarver would have been 23 and he would have knocked Roy out, you know what y'all would have said? Nah, but he was old, man. This young man came in here fresh. Oh, but somehow Canelo had 43 fucking fights. He was right there. I think, what was Canelo? Number 45 or some shit like that? Whatever, 46 or whatever it was. Bottom line, whatever his number was, he was right behind Floyd. That motherfucker had 43 pro fights when he fought Floyd. Huh? Y'all said this motherfucker was a baby. Oh, Floyd had more experience. But then when he goes in there and beat other guys with more experience, do you call those motherfuckers old? Huh? So Floyd wasn't old when he was 36 though, but Roy was. So this is my point. Y'all reference Roy getting his ass whooped at being at the end of his career. But when Floyd, the same age as he was, when he got knocked the fuck out, the excuse was Canelo was too young. Oh, Floyd manipulated the system. Floyd, wait for everybody to get old. Right. When we were showing you Floyd calling out Oscar De La Hoya, calling out Shane Mosley. It's a rumor that Oscar De La Hoya is coming to 147. And you know what? I want to fight. I would like to fight Oscar De La Hoya. I would like to fight, Shane Mosley. Remember Shane stood up there, made excuses, talking about he had to get his tooth fixed. He was going on vacation, and there was other fights he was more interested in. Remember that shit? Well, somehow Floyd waited for the motherfucker to get old. So when we post that and debunk your bullshit lies, what do y'all say? You try to move the goalpost. Because you guys don't give a fuck about the truth. And I don't give a fuck about your pussy ass feelings. I tell you niggas, when this camera go off, I'm the same dude. I don't put no act on for no fucking cameras, bro. Love this fucking view. Love the scenery. I don't put no motherfucking act on. Yeah, hate some more, bitches. So, I'm telling you, like, we post facts and truth over here. I debunk all y'all bullshit off from the shit y'all talk about Mike Tyson, everything. I show you the videos. Then it's like, yeah. Get they dicks out your mouths. Tyson don't give a fuck about you. Floyd, he don't give a fuck about you. Roy, none of them. They don't give a fuck about you motherfuckers, man. Huh? You seen the video when this motherfucker is trying to interview Roy walking away from the motherfucker. He's sniffing up Roy's ass, asking stupid ass questions. And then he asks Roy, in their prime for prime, who wins, Roy versus Floyd? You gotta ask? As if you stupid. And you sucking all on this man nuts and he fucking disrespecting you. That's the type of pussies y'all are. So for any motherfucker and that say even, oh man, you obsessed with Roy. Well, you a bitch. That's what you are. Roy got so many videos throughout the years talking about Floyd. You know what you motherfuckers do? Y'all get on your knees and lick his nuts about everything he say. Yeah. Yeah. And Floyd sit there and chill. Floyd is younger than Roy, but more mature than Roy. That was petty and childish of Roy. All he was doing was sit on Floyd, because he was just sitting there watching Roy get knocked the fuck out. But Roy keep bringing this man's name up, so who's obsessed? We give you boxing news, you dumbass motherfuckers, and every fucking time I make a video, Roy keep making videos. So I can say what the fuck I want. You ain't gonna do shit about it. Roy ain't gonna do shit about it. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it. Y'all ain't gonna do shit but getting y'all feelings. Do I give a fuck about that? So every fucking thing that come out your mouths, all the little tough words you type, all y'all doing is showing y'all ignorance. So now all of a sudden, Shakur Stevenson, he didn't win the fight. It was 50-50. Y'all see that? Yeah. Wasn't about that fight. Huh? Nothing 50-50 about it. That fight, it's funny how y'all think Teddy Atlas know everything, right? But then y'all sit here and talk about how Shakur ain't shit, Shakur this, Shakur that. Well, if it was 50-50, how the fuck you gonna praise Zepeda? But then not Shakur. He was getting hit way too much, and he was this and that, and Tank could do this and Tank could do that. What was you motherfuckers saying about Tank when he went in there and fought Lamont Roach? Huh? This is how stupid you motherfuckers are. Instead of acknowledging that, hey, you know what, man? It was a good fight. This is the problem with you motherfuckers. You're programmed to not like anything. So instead of acknowledging a good fight, you want to try to attack a guy and say he looked bad. Okay. But Tank can't even make his fucking mind up of what he want to do. See, these niggas are soft. They soft. That was Donald Curry's problem back in the day. Too much of his personal life. He couldn't overcome it. And then he go in there and get his ass whooped, and that's what he would blame it on. It's not your opponent's problem. They tried to pull that same shit when he fought Terry Norris. See, this is what I mean about you motherfuckers, man. Terry Norris beat Sugar Ray Leonard. He beat John the Beast Mugabe. He beat Donald Curry. You know, I mean, this dude got some names on his resume. But you motherfuckers want to, oh, they were old. Right, I know. It's always an excuse. And it always was an excuse to protect these guys that you bow down to. Don't change the outcome. Just like y'all can sit there and use your imagination all y'all want to talk about who would have beat Floyd, but you can't erase Roy getting knocked the fuck out. And you know what y'all don't understand? Which I don't give a fuck, right? Roy was that guy back in the day. Floyd was that guy. Ray Leonard was that guy. They all had their time. All had their time to shine. What did that have to do with the truth? Huh? Y'all the type of motherfuckers that they cheating on y'all wives. Half of y'all probably too stupid to. Yeah, half of y'all probably don't even. Y'all don't get no ass. Y'all are asses. But y'all be the motherfuckers that they cheating on your wives, then going to church, claiming to be holy and all that, but you curse and swear, lie, cheat, steal, do all that shit. But y'all know so much about spirituality and don't know shit. You don't even know what the fuck you're reading. Out here calling yourself Shemites and all that, wearing these goofy ass clothes, and it's like, bro, anybody can put some clothes on. What's changed inside of you? And if the truth bothers you, oh, you gonna hate me even more. Because that's all I'm ever gonna do is tell the truth. Real shit. You know, what I find really funny, I just sat and went back and watched certain Shakur videos just to go to the comment sections and hear all the slander after one fight. One fight. And he got the decision, but one fight. And I think about how all these people, same thing, went and watched, look at how these people, motherfuckers, talk about how Tank cherry picked, Tank ain't fighting nobody, Tank this, Tank that, but then all of a sudden everybody fell in love with Tank. Then all of a sudden he doesn't have, I don't think Tank looked bad against Lamont Roach. I don't think he had a bad performance. I just think it was a good fight, and Lamont Roach was better prepared than he thought. That's all I saw. You motherfuckers are the ones start jumping conclusions, but y'all flip-flop like I said. That's what y'all do. If Devin Haney goes in here and destroys Brian Norman Jr., he goes there and beat him decisively, y'all gonna be like, yo, I ain't gonna front. Dev looking better, yo. Yeah. And then you're going to have those that hate, especially the racist ones. Y'all going to really hate. Because we've seen how Ryan Garcia went out. His bitch racist ass. But, you know, this is how y'all do things. The way I see this is real simple. When you have somebody clearly win and you make excuses, you have no shame. There's nothing manly about you. There's nothing respectable about you. I remember when Clarissa Shields went in there and beat the shit out of Savannah Marshall. Yeah, Savannah did her best. It just wasn't enough. Plain and simple. She showed superiority over her. And you know what they had? The fight scored? Huh? 118 to 110. Yeah. 10 rounds to fucking 2. Nobody gave Savannah no 3 fucking rounds. She didn't win 3 fucking rounds. And also, a lot of times in fights, what people need to understand, there's times where the judges will give you rounds, not even that you actually won the round, but those rounds were your best rounds. So you know what we do? We look at the fights. We look at what happened, what went down. We give the fighters props for going in there and doing their fucking job. Somebody's got to win and somebody's got to lose. Y'all said William Zepeda was going to knock Shakur out. Y'all predetermined how he was going to fight. Now all of a sudden, that's y'all robotic motherfuckers. Turkey got y'all over here talking about no Tom and Jerry stuff. And y'all want to hold on to that shit. Nah, you know why y'all feel fucking stupid? Because he stood in the pocket and beat this motherfucker at his own game. Fought him better with his own style. Yeah. And what do y'all do? Nah, we can't get this nigga credit. Let's talk shit about him. He ain't shit, he's a bitch. Yeah, right. Right. And y'all tough as fuck, huh? Bunch of keyboard warriors. Right. So, that all being said, you know what it comes down to, yo? We are in an era fat lazy asses, you fat out of shape motherfuckers sit up here watching videos, typing tough like y'all tough. Y'all don't do shit. Yeah, let me make y'all hate me some more. So what I've done already, I had a heavy workout. Legs, everything, every body part. I targeted legs. This walk that I'm doing is a 7-mile walk. Okay. So I already got my walk on. I did all that. So now I'm just walking to do this video. Understand what I'm saying? I got some bag working, got some mitt working, double in bag working. And I'm going to go home, shower, eat, and sleep like a baby. Get up in the morning and start my fucking day. Now, you hate. I just look at this view, man. Look at this fucking view. This is what the fuck I do. Y'all a bunch of couch potatoes sit up and talk shit. So yeah, that's what I did today. Part of what I did. And went the fuck to work. Yeah, so that's what I did today. What the fuck you do? I don't give a fuck what you did. I mean, to my family, to my peoples, you know, y'all, the real ones know what's up. When I'm talking to these bitch-ass hating motherfuckers. This is all y'all do. Got a bunch of retards, don't even know how to hit a fucking bag because y'all got all kinds of fucking mental issues and all that. That's your fucking retarded ass problem. You know what, man? I tell people this shit all the time. I'm not a nice guy. I'm a good guy. I don't take shit from nobody. But I'm that motherfucker that helped a lot of families eat, helped a lot of motherfuckers get jobs, and looked out for a lot of people. But I ain't no nice guy. Because I don't take y'all shit. And that's what you pussy motherfuckers can't fucking take. Y'all not real men. I watched this motherfucker sit here and talk all this shit about Shakur. And I said, you want to know what's crazy? This motherfucker can't even look into his own camera when he's saying this shit. Because he knew it was bullshit. I don't give a fuck about his opinion. And his opinion, my opinion, nobody else's opinion, changed the outcome of what happened. But if you are walking around here saying that fight was a robbery, yeah, not only do you not know shit about boxing, but you just a fucking hater. Because that fight wasn't even that close. So even when you hear the commentators, oh, I think the fight was much closer than the score. No. And you talk about the unofficial scorecard on top of that. These motherfuckers always say some shit, then end up eating crow when they get the decision. What's the story that you want to hear from Amanda Serrano? Other than, look, man, I fought another great warrior. We had a great trilogy. Hey, you know what, man? Life is good. Move on. Y'all gonna respect her? Because she said that already. Y'all gonna respect her if after she said that, she continued to put her face in front of a camera and cry about being robbed? Yeah? So, Katie Taylor, people talking about, you know, they want to see her fight again. Like she said, she gonna go home, relax, enjoy her family, and take some time off and rest and just enjoy the victory and see what she feel like. And I say to Katie Taylor, any other fighter, you do what you want to do. But don't do it because people are asking you. Don't do it because, oh, the fans want to see you one last time. Do it if you want to. The same people that support you now will boo your ass later because they feel like you let them down. See? Every fighter that fought too long, fought past their prime. How many times do we hear the term a cherry pick gone wrong? So every time somebody fight past their prime, what ends up happening? They're tarnishing their legacy. Here's the funny thing. Little fun factor for y'all to think about. A man retires 50-0. Y'all say he's tarnishing his legacy by fighting exhibitions, making 20-something million and upwards for exhibition. Okay. Another motherfucker got 10 losses. He wasn't tarnishing his motherfucking legacy by continuing to fight. So, yeah. For the losses that came late in his career, they still came. You know what's funny? Because I remember when people was bashing Roy Jones. And I was like, yo, you can't take away from what he did. All that legacy shit, it adds up to the point when you look at somebody and say, that person was the same age as you, still fighting top-level dudes. You were losing. You couldn't compete anymore. So you got to look at a person's whole career, not a cutoff point. Y'all all feel the need to do that. Why? Because there's one guy that's 50-0, and it bothers y'all. Andre Ward is undefeated. Nobody brings Andre Ward up. Joe Calzaki's undefeated. Nobody bring him up. It's about 10 dudes or more that's undefeated, retired undefeated. But people within boxing decided their careers wasn't impressive, so they don't acknowledge them, even though they're undefeated. Okay. But this is the fight game, right? But you praise a motherfucker like Jake Paul, who skipped the line and come in through the back door and fight nothing but old washed up guys. And we're going to praise a guy like that. Yeah. Now, this is beautiful, man. You see that? This is how I live. Peaceful. Get my chill on. keep my mind from having to deal with dumb shit. I guess if I lived in a raggedy ass house, door hanging off the hinges, dirty, holes in the ceiling, floor all fucked up, you'd either be happy or, oh, that's fucked up, man. I don't need to show you my house, but we live good. And anybody, including myself, can go through bad times. Shit can happen to anybody. But I see when you try to uplift and enlighten, people don't like that. When you tell the truth, people don't like that. When you speak the truth, I don't give a fuck about your heroes. You know who my hero is? The motherfucker that I see every time I look in the mirror. That's my hero. That's the only story I need in life to motivate myself. That's the only person that I need to know of to understand how to navigate through life. That's the only fucking person I need for encouragement. I don't try to live vicariously through nobody. That's what you motherfuckers do. That's why y'all sit up there playing that game Undisputed like a bunch of kids with them big, stupid, doofy looking headphones on. Talking to that fucking microphone with your shitty smelling breath. Getting your feelings over a fucking video game. And you niggas are sitting up here typing shit about boxing like you know something because you play video games. Y'all some goofies, man. Y'all some real goofies. Where I come from and where I'm at now, the journey that I had in life to get to where I'm at now, y'all motherfuckers have no idea. So now when people say to me, Aries, one thing about you, man, you tell the truth. You don't show no favoritism. I've had people say at first I didn't understand it because it's like one day, it's like you giving a person their props, then 1 minute it's like, I'm like, yeah, I'm saying what I'm saying based on some dumb shit they did, right? Which means I don't show what? Favoritism. Yeah, a lot of times people don't understand something right away, but they get it later. The way I look at all of this shit is really simple. If you can't be honest with yourself, you're not worth a conversation. You're not even worth having a conversation with. And if you can't understand that in life, things are not always going to happen the way you want it to. So even when you out here glazing these fighters, acting like these motherfuckers are your uncles or some shit, or your big brothers, whatever satisfaction you feel about somebody else's accomplishments just means you look at yourself like a failure in life. Y'all out here getting tattoos of fucking rappers and fighters and singers and all that. These motherfuckers would never get a tattoo on you of you. This is my favorite fan. Nope, wouldn't do it. And you know your rightful place beneath these motherfuckers. Yeah, I know it pissed people off when I walk in the gym and I'm more shredded than they are. I'm a better fighter than they are. I can do everything they can do and some. It pissed some people off because they got all this ego and mouth and then they get humbled real quick. But at the same time, some of the most ignorant motherfuckers got to know me and realize they was just being jackasses. And that's their words. It's a lot of immaturity, man. Whole lot of immaturity out here. And like I told this brother today, I say, hey, listen, don't worry about these motherfuckers, man. They watching you. You not on their channel. They coming on your channel watching you. That's mind control. That's control you don't even want, but you have it. A bitch-made motherfucker getting their feelings about what you say. But every time you drop a video, they bitch asses watch. Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis, Dula Mason, all these guys. They're not going to always be here. One day it'll be somebody else. Everybody done had their time. But what people need to understand, all of this talking, all of this lying, all of this making up shit, all of this fucking, you know what? I don't even have to make sense. I'm just going to say some dumb shit on the video. You know, they depend on their idiotic fan base to support what they say. So it's like this. If you hate Shakur Stevenson, which you motherfuckers are just weird, and that's all y'all bunch of hateful, spiteful, evil, envious, no good, rotten motherfuckers, then yeah, as soon as you say something hateful about Shakur, yep, you're going to get a bunch of people hitting the thumbs up telling you how much they love your channel because, yep, Shakur's a bitch. If you hate Floyd, if you hate Clarissa, whoever you hate, yeah, this is what people do. What's my man name? That was one of the biggest Deontay Wilder supporters out there. And then Chris Colbert went on his show. Remember that? And said, that motherfucker ain't beating Tyson Fury. Yeah, they had the man video flags and everything. Remember that shit? And my man got pissed. It's like, man, you know this is how I make my money. And this video had a lot of views and this and that. Fucking Deontay, that weak ass fucking no footwork and shit. Weak ass fucking jab, no defense. Motherfucker, I done lied for you. And yeah. All the truth came out once he got pissed off at Deontay. A lot of y'all, that's what y'all do. Especially content creators. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Who gonna give me the biggest views? Who I'm gonna get the biggest views? Who asked I gotta suck the... Yeah, that's what they do. But at that point, he was so pissed off he couldn't hide the shit no more. Called him a bum. Said Deontay ain't never beat no top level dudes. He cherry picked, fight nothing but bums. He can't compete with the top level. Told him Fury fucked his ass up. He made excuses, lied about Glovegate. No, he a sore loser. Yo, the motherfucker got mental health issues. Oh, he went in. Now you telling me he only said that just because he was mad that one time? Nah, he already knew that shit. He already felt that shit. But he jumped on the bomb squad bandwagon. Yeah. And the funny thing about it, I think that's the boxing voice. And the funny thing about it is the same dude went to one of Deontay Wilder's fights, but this was at one of the press conferences. And you know how they say their name before they start talking? When he said his name, Deontay said, wait, what's your name again? And when he said his name, no, he ain't talked to the guy. And I said, ain't this some shit, man? You see what I'm saying? Y'all walk around with cameras in motherfuckers' faces, trying to be their friends and shit. I'm the type of motherfucker when I go to work, work is work. Nobody at my job know my personal business. I don't want to know their personal business. And I get along with pretty much everybody, except for the assholes, and they know who they are, and they know to stay the fuck away from me. Simple. I'm not fake and I'm not phony. And I don't tell motherfuckers what they want to hear. I'm going to say what the fuck the truth is. I wanted to talk about Shakur. I'm just shooting this shit with you motherfuckers, that's all, because I don't do lives. I have no reason to do lives. Lives suck. You know what I mean? I don't need to do lives. Lives, they're not what y'all think they are. You know? Yeah. But, you know, it's one of these things, man, where, man, this one bug just won't leave me the fuck alone. But, you know, what I find really weird, man, is when people talk and you question them, right? And you repeat it again. and then you let them hear what they said. Then you let them hear the flip side of things. You know, it's like I said, it's always, let's move the goalpost. Let's not just admit that we did or participated in some bullshit. Clarissa Shields got a fight coming up, or we know all her haters hope she lose. I tell you motherfuckers all the time, whoever lose, I don't lose no fucking sleep over this shit. I don't get ass whoopings, I give them. So what the fuck do I care? I mean, even if I want to see you win, if you lose, you just lost. This is a fight. What type of pussy shit is this? You motherfuckers talk about Shakur got rocked. So what? It's boxing, bitch. So what? We seen Ryan Garcia get dropped by Luke Campbell. By Luke Campbell. We seen him also get dropped by Riley Romero. And we seen him get dropped by Tank, and we seen him quit like a bitch. He quit like a little bitch. And y'all made excuses for this hoe. Now his racist ass. Last images I have of this motherfucker is him sitting in the back of that car, crying and shit. Y'all gotta understand he ain't work hard for shit. That motherfucker ain't had his steroid fix this time. Yeah. Let's make excuses for this bitch ass motherfucker. Yeah. You know, it's never about anybody being perfect. We're all human beings. So it's not about somebody say something I don't agree with. You know how much shit I ignore? When I see salty, bitter motherfuckers that keep pushing an agenda and then they act it out the wrong way, I'm going to say something. If I feel like it, I'm going to say something. And the fuck how they take it. Who the fuck you think Bernard Hopkins was talking to when he said, sometimes we say things, we got to understand, like, you know, our actions is going to get a reaction. Who the fuck you think he was talking about? See, I've said things and, you know, had to learn, like, certain things, you know, you can't say. And, you know, and we just, you know, not too long ago saw him do that Trump-ass shove shit to Bill Haney and then run, you know, allow people to separate them like, you know, childish, petty shit. But who you think he was talking about? What did he say? Huh? Your action will get a reaction. What you think? Who the fuck are you talking about? Roy Jones running his mouth about Floyd. So Floyd reacted. Can't expect this motherfucker to not say nothing, right? Come on, man. Come on, man. See, this is how the fuck I see things. If you're secure in who you are, you don't have to worry about somebody by simply showing us something we've already seen. I've seen every time Roy got knocked the fuck out, I saw it. I saw Floyd did. Sat there and watched you get knocked the fuck out. You keep bringing this man's name up every chance you get. So the way I see it, the best thing that Roy should do is grow the fuck up. Everybody telling you to lie about how you feel. It's just not always necessary to keep expressing the same shit. So if you can make 20 fucking videos talking your shit, guess what? And other people, I could give a fuck if I was the only one. Other people are sick of that shit Roy talking about. And they're like, nah, man. Roy lying. Roy making shit up. Roy saying shit. That's not true. But of course, an idiot fanboy is always going to see that shit a different way. I don't give a fuck if he is lying. I like sucking Roy dick. That's what y'all do. That's the only thing y'all good for. Yeah. Now, with all that being said, if you have a hard time telling the truth, if you have a hard time being honest, standing up like a man, I don't respect you, and I don't want shit to do with you. And that's why you don't see me doing what other people do. Yeah. What other bullshit? Edgar Berlanga fans. Yo, but you gotta understand, Carlos Adames, yo, he fucked up Shiraz. Yo, he did this and that. Yo, they called it a draw, they robbed him. Okay, I saw that fight too. My question to you is, what the fuck does that have to do with Berlanga? No, I'm saying no, because Berlanga better than Adames. Okay, so you say. But you saying he's going to beat Shiraz. Okay, cool, we'll see. Motherfucker, you ain't got to preach to me about it. I don't give a fuck personally. I just gave my take. Every one of them motherfuckers feel stupid right now. Like I said, y'all don't know boxing and you don't fucking learn. Y'all worried about what Carlos Adames did. And y'all feel he got robbed in that fight. Okay, cool. So because of that, Berlanga's good enough to beat him. Which one of us was wrong? Me? Or all you ignorant Berlanga fans that was running your mouths talking that shit about what was going to happen? I don't care about a fucking prediction. I just gave you my opinion on who I thought was the better fighter. So when I said Shiraz, let me tell y'all something about people like Shiraz, Bivol. Let me tell y'all something about it. Even Pernell, y'all don't understand. Me and my cousin was talking about this shit today. Pernell was talented but basic. Look at what Pernell did. Pernell stood in front of you. He moved up and down, turned away. He did a lot of shit, footwork wise and everything that people tell you that's wrong. You shouldn't do that. Pernell was like more crafty with his shit. But I'm gonna tell you something about these basic guys. You know, basic fighters will embarrass you when they have better basic fundamentals than you. Yeah, which is why nobody picked Bivol. Very few people picked Bivol to not only beat Canelo, but to not even have a chance of beating Canelo. Okay. How many people picked that last guy to beat Caleb Plant? Huh? Everybody was already thinking Caleb and Charlo about to get it in. Nope. Charlo got his, he did his part. Caleb fell short. Now, don't Caleb Plant have way more experience than that guy? Fought the better opposition? You see how y'all tell yourselves, if you go 12 rounds with Canelo, that means nobody else can beat you? I don't know where y'all get these stupid theories from. But look at what happened. Basic fighters are beating the flashier, more exciting looking fighters. Y'all don't get it. Even how you throw your jab, how you position yourself, how you defend. I mean, the simple things I watch people do. Y'all act like I be doing something superhuman, supernatural, but I just be paying attention, that's all. And I'm honest about what I see. So even if I want to see a certain fighter win, if I don't think he's going to win, I'll tell you. But y'all was, oh yeah, Berlanga's going to, okay, we're going to see. We're not going to sit here and bitch about it. I don't do pussy shit like that. What happened though? He got knocked the fuck out, didn't he? And when he got knocked the fuck out, you know what happened? Y'all didn't want to hear from me, did y'all? Yeah, y'all didn't want to hear from me. Y'all was like, oh shit. I talked all that shit trying to explain why Berlanga was going to win. I said, no, I'm not going to debate with y'all. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come right back here and talk about it after the fight, regardless of who wins. But look at how the fight played out. I told y'all, man. So everybody kept saying, what went wrong for Berlanga? Look, he simply fought a better fighter. Yeah, we can specify what he did wrong. But that ain't, no. He just lost to a better fighter. And y'all, for some reason, don't understand. Okay? So I'm going to go through this one more time with y'all. And in this explanation, you should really get it. Okay? We talk about how Muhammad Ali Okay? He beat Ken Norton, yeah. He beat Frazier, yeah. But he also lost to them. And guess what? Big George came around and knocked both of them out. And then you know what happened next, right? Ali knocked out George. Okay. Let's get into it some more. Marvin Hagler had a very tough fight with Duran, didn't he? Then Hearns, he stretched Duran in 2 rounds. Hagler stretched Hearns in 3 rounds. Ray Leonard beat all of them. Fought the wrong fight against Duran the first time. We saw what happened in that rematch, right? Okay. Now, Iran Barkley knocked Thomas Hearns out, and they had 2 fights. Duran beat Barkley, became middleweight champion. So, when y'all gonna learn to stop using other fights to think that one guy's gonna beat another because of what happened in a different fight? Especially when it's all because you're a fan of someone. If you look at Berlinga's skill set, the dude is still a fucking prospect. Why y'all keep talking like he's better than what he is? I mean, we've seen him get knocked down before. He gets back up. I think for Berlanga, if he just became more humble, like I told y'all months ago, if this dude just humbled himself and stopped talking so much shit, all that ignorant shit that he does, and telling people to suck his dick and all this goofy shit, if he stopped doing all this goofy shit and focus on boxing. See, everybody want to be a celebrity. Everybody want to, be Mr. and Mrs. Popular, right? But if he focused on boxing, stay away from this petty shit, he just might become a better fighter. And, people don't understand this shit, right? But these ignorant promoters that deal with that shit, it's really not something that people want to put up with. All these stupid antics. Yo, I told Canelo to suck my dick, man. And you got your ass beat. And then you got this pussy shit that y'all be doing now, talking about moral victory. Ain't no moral victory, motherfucker, because you didn't get knocked out. Is that what you trained for? Huh? To prove to people that you could fight Canelo and not get knocked out, or did you train to win? I mean, like really, man. Some of y'all, the way y'all think is crazy. Hold up. Hate some more. Let's look at this view. I should have got the wide shot on that one. Yeah, hate some more. We out here chilling, that's all. Berlanga, I never saw him as a better fighter than Shiraz. At no point in time did I see him as better. So all of this suck my dick and throwing panties at Oscar, all that other stuff, right? Did it cause him to win the fight? And this is what you guys like about boxers when they carry on like a bunch of WWE wrestlers and all this stupid nonsense that they talk. Well, here's the deal. If we're going to talk about character, we're going to talk about selling a fight. If that's all it takes to be a boxer now, then wins and losses shouldn't matter. I've never, ever liked the fighter because he talks shit. I like a fighter's skill set respected when he can go in there and deliver. So all that tough talk don't mean anything, man. It means absolutely nothing. It means absolutely nothing, y'all. We talked about so many different things, man. I talked about, Shadeja Green, showing up that 168 division, building her own legacy and not depending on calling Clarissa Shields' name out and thinking just because she's a part of MVP that this is going to get her a step closer to something that she's only going to get her ass whooped for because she's not good enough yet. And my whole thing is, if you go into there with just your little 2 belts, she come and take your belts, then what? Man, if she went and became undisputed, it builds her profile up, you know? Like, these things that we say that make sense, stupid people don't get it. And this way, her fight with Clarissa, if it was to happen, is not seen as just another fight for Clarissa, but seen as a big deal because, hey, man, this is an undisputed champion. Clarissa's coming back to, you know, try to become undisputed one more time, you know? Y'all don't think, though. Nah. Oh, man, give her props. Shut your bitch ass up. Bottom line, this is all about doing things the smart way. And when you're stuck, you know, behind that wall of stupidity, you don't understand simple things like that. You know, same thing. Somebody was asking me about Alicia Baumgartner. I'm like, Alicia need to get her ass. See, y'all can do all that coming out dancing and acting all arrogant and smug and then getting in and then half-ass perform. You know, they need to, you know, like I say, everybody want to be a fucking celeb, man. They need to focus on boxing, man. They need, you know, y'all always in the gym taking these videos trying to show us how dedicated y'all are, but then get in the ring and have a half-ass performance, man. You know, and then, you know, come out with the excuse about ring rust. But like I said, a dude like Jamal Charlo, 2 years off, year and a half off, come back and look spectacular. Come on, man. You know, focus on the boxing, man. Focus on that and stop trying to be celebrities. Anyways, man, I'm going to close this video. Shakur versus Zepeda wasn't even close, man. 118, 110. 118, 110. You know, 119, 109. Stop playing. Talk to me in the comment section, y'all. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings together people, and I will catch y'all on the next video.